Russell Heritage here, golf professional based out of Four Ashes Golf Centre here in Solihull. Today I'm back in the fitting studio at Midlands Golf based at Four Ashes. I'm going to be trying some great irons. Today I'm going to be comparing the Titleist AP3 against the PXG Players Club. Then going to be trying the Ping i210 and then finally going to be finishing off with the latest Mizuno 919 forged head. So it's going to be great to see how these compare against each other. The time that I've ever lifted the AP3, it's equally the first time I've tried the Mizuno 919. Compared the PXG before, I've tried the Ping, which I loved, but I've only tried it in the family of golf clubs. So the only one that I'm used to doing a comparison with in this PXG GEN 2 Players Club, right? So it's going to be an interesting test. I thought that you would choose this club based on a couple of things. One, accuracy, two, obviously distance. To be honest with you, I think the accuracy is maybe a little bit more important in this test rather than the distance, because in all honesty, I think these clubs would struggle to compare against a hollow cavity head if you were solely influenced by the distance on it.
Not much in them. I mean, you can see here how similar all of these clubs are. You know, in terms of visually, they're almost identical. You know, there's a difference in the finish on the AP3. In terms of round the edge, it's shinier, the others are more satin based. So the idea is simple. Basically, I'm going to hit 10 shots with each club, and then that should give me a decent reflection in terms of the performance. They've all got the similar sort of shaft in them, okay? So it's not exactly the same, but they're very similar in terms of the weighting and the stiffness. And to be honest with you, I'm just going to pretty much document, you know, a little bit about the design of the club heads, how they feel to me as a golfer, and then, you know, give my honest opinion as to which one I would choose upon completion of these. So let's get stuck in then. So starting with the Titleist AP3, it's the first time I've tried this club. I think aesthetically it looks great, looks really appealing from the top view, and the first shot hit there, and the second shot felt fantastic. It's got a funny little pitch coming off, yeah, so it's, I wouldn't say clunky off the face, but there's a noticeable pitch when I'm hitting it, which does make it feel quite powerful, but then equally, you know, for a forging club, we're looking for forgiveness, you know, we're looking for tightness in dispersion as well. So it'll be interesting to see how the results go, but so far loving the look of it. It does sound great off the face, but it is just a little bit kind of clicky when I'm hitting it. So Titleist done. Now time to switch it onto the PXG Players Club. This club a number of times before, and I do really like these clubs, and it'd be interesting again to see how it performs. Let's do the i210. I tried this again a couple of weeks ago. Tried all of the Ping series. Haven't done a comparison against anything yet. I tried the i210 in the other Ping family, and it did perform really well. I was surprised. So did that i500. So it'll be interesting to see how this progresses against some of the other ones. Last one to try then. I haven't tried obviously the latest JPX 919 irons, forged heads. Looks great, as all Mizuno clubs do. Okay, feel. Important one, right? I would suggest that if I was blind tested, I probably wouldn't notice much of a difference between three of them. Like this AP3, it's quite clicky off the face. It feels powerful, but it is quite clicky. It's relative in the dispersion, meaning that I didn't catch a flyer or something like that. It's a clicky head, right? It just sounds a little bit clicky, and it kind of put me off a little bit in all honesty. Although when I hit them, I absolutely ripped every shot I did. I couldn't get over the fact that every time I hit one, it was kind of making more of a clicky sound than I would have wanted. And that, at this moment, I've not been influenced. They all look great. They all feel great, a little bit of clickiness in there, so it is going to come down to results. Let's go in reverse order on the dispersion, meaning left and right, okay? In last place, with an average of 8.6 yards left, is the PXG Gen 2 Players Club, which is surprising. Okay, I've tried it before, it's always been very accurate before. I have hit 10 shots with each club. I can only give you my honest, transparent readings on the shots that I hit. And to be honest with you, for that to flag up in last place is actually quite a shock. Sure, it will be for some of you guys equally, but in the results on the day, in last place is the PXG. Third place, Titleist AP3, average 6.3 yards left. Second place with an average of 4.1 yards left is the Mizuno 919, which means that the winner with an average of 2 yards towards the right hand side is the Ping i210. So very good. I like the i210, to be honest with you. And an average of 2 yards just to the right hand side would give me a lot of confidence when it comes to choosing a club. So yes, pleased with that performance on that club. It's AP3 31 degrees, PXG Gen 2 Players Club 31 degrees, so they're the most strongest lofted. The Ping i210 comes as standard 33 degrees, but you could strengthen it by 2 degrees to make it 31 as well if you wanted to. And the Mizuno 919 comes in at 32 degrees. So in last place, which is gone the least distance if you like, it is therefore going to be the Ping i210, and it's going an average of 167. In third place with an average of 170 is the Mizuno, which means battling it out for the power top spot is between the PXG and the Titleist AP3. And in second place is the PXG with an average of 173 and the Titleist in 175. So the Titleist wins the distance by 2 yards relative to the PXG. Okay. So in fourth place then is going to be the Titleist AP3, based mainly on the fact that yes, it was the longest in terms of the distance. However, I didn't really like the pitch off the face massively. Okay. I don't mind a club feeling powerful, but I still want it to feel kind of soft. This not necessarily felt massively hard, but the pitch made it feel hard. The pitch will have a massive impact, and it'll be interesting as to if any of you have got the Titleist AP3s, as to whether you notice it or if you've tried it. And again, this is only my opinion, but for me, when I tried it, that would be coming in last place based on the pitch. Gets a little bit closer, right? So in third place would be the PXG Gen 2 Players Club. Okay, comparing it alongside the others, relative to the price, relative to the performance, I would struggle to want to go out ahead and buy that compared to the other ones that I tried, in all honesty. So for that reason, the PXG is going to come in third place, but also surprisingly it was the least accurate. More down to me than the club, obviously, but those are the results that I've got on the shots that I've hit. The reason why the Mizuno is going in second place is because for me, I just love the Ping i210. I think Ping have launched some really good clubs this time round. I think they're fantastic in terms of the performance. They feel great and they also look really good. So the Mizuno's gone into second place based on the fact that the Ping i210 performance was really good. The average of 167, if I wanted more distance, I could strengthen the lofts. I like that option. I don't think I'd need to be honest with you. 167 for a 7.9 as an average with a range, but it suffice anyway. But what's pleased me most about it is that it felt really good off the face, it felt stable, and equally that's what's flagged up in the performance as well, to be fair. It's a 2 yard discrepancy towards the right hand side, which is hardly anything, and gives me confidence that if I was going to hit any of those 7.9s into a green, that would be the one that I would feel most comfortable with. And so hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Always appreciate one of those. If you press that subscribe button, press the little bell icon next to it as well, you'll receive notifications every time a new video comes out. I've enjoyed trying the clubs, lots more club comparisons coming up on the site. There's also lots of golf instruction, and if you haven't seen it so far, you could start joining our little apprenticeship program, which is basically helping you self-diagnose and improve your golf. So if you want to catch up with me again, you know what to do. For the rest of you that are already subscribed, I'll see you again tomorrow for another episode of our apprenticeship program.